Mallinson, Matt Mallinson. He was just back there, wasn't he?
His son received an award, and I do the auction.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I got him to buy something. I got the mayor and some other politicians
Yeah.
that did them with each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're back live.
I haven't seen him, so I'm going live. So.
Peter, it's nice out there. Beautiful evening in Santa Fe. We're all on.
Sounds good.
You're still recording it, though. And whoever talks the loudest is going to show up on the screen. Just a reminder, if you are speaking, you're going to get the picture on the screen. So if you're not, it's not your turn to speak. If you can keep your mics muted. And it's 8:30. Let's go. We're good. All right. Welcome. I'm Kim Kimbrough with the Independence Chamber of Commerce, and we welcome all of our sister cities to Santa Calagon, 42nd edition of Santa Calagon. It's an annual celebration that was created by the Chamber of Commerce back in 1972 to commemorate the important impacts of the three major pioneer trails out on the city of Independence. There's so much rich history here tied to the Santa Fe, the California, and Oregon trails. We all learned in school about the great westward migration of wagon trains in the early years of this country, and they all left from Independence. The equivalent of the superhighways from that era were in fact the three trails that we celebrate every Labor Day here in Independence. As we celebrate again today the history and importance of the trails, we thought it only made sense to unite the common beginning location with the ending locations of these three pivotal routes that help open up the American West and shape our nation. To do that, we have with us tonight the Mayor Pro Tem of Independence, Missouri, where the three trails began, the Mayor Pro Tem of Santa Fe, New Mexico, the terminus site for the Santa Fe Trail, the Mayor from Placerville, California, the ending point for the California Trail, and the Mayor of Oregon City, Oregon, the final stop on the Oregon Trail, with us through a virtual connection in real time. It's my honor at this time to introduce these mayors to us all for a short greeting. First, the Honorable Chris Whiting, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Independence, Missouri.
Thank you, Kim. Hello, fellow mayors and Mayor Pro Tem. I'm proud to be the Mayor City of Independence. Mayor Pro Tem, that is. Our Mayor, Eileen Weir, unfortunately got held up in Denver, and her flight got delayed and was unable to make it. So she sends her regrets, but I'm happy to be here and to welcome all of you to this virtual handshake this evening.
And now let me introduce the Honorable Peter Ives, the Mayor Pro Tem of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
What a pleasure to be able to join you here tonight as you celebrate
And now let me introduce the Honorable Mayor Carl Hagan, the Mayor of Placerville, California.
Yeah, that's Placerville, California, and welcome to be here. Thank you very much. Aaron Ware was just at a meeting with one of our, the Vice President-elect of the Trails Association for Oregon California Trails. John Winter is here with me also this evening, so Aaron Mayer would know him. So, thank you.
And last but certainly not least, the Honorable Mayor of Oregon City, Oregon, Mayor Doug Neely.
Thank you very much. We're putting on the screen. I don't know.
Thank you, Mayor Neely. Thank you to all the mayors for participation tonight to help us celebrate the important history and heritage of the three trails. We are also delighted to have with us from Santa Fe, New Mexico, the superintendent of the Oregon, California, and Santa Fe National Historic Trails, Mr. Aaron Marr. Aaron?
Great, thank you very much. I want to say I'm so proud to represent the National Park Service at this event. event, which ties these far-flung communities together, is a result of the common and highly significant role they played in American history and the formation of our nation. Santa Calagon is a wonderful community celebration for families to gather and enjoy the fair atmosphere. But this event tonight also gives us an opportunity to reflect on why we gather in celebrations like this. It offers us an opportunity to reflect on the historical significance of independence and the role it played in American expansion. The Great Migration of people in the 19th century through and to the American West, places such as New Mexico, California, and Oregon, were one of the violent movements of people in world history. Hundreds of thousands of settlers searching for opportunity traveled west to create what they exhibit. Settled in towns such as Placerville, Oregon City, and Santa Fe. There they brought with them and reestablished those institutions of democracy and liberty and free enterprise we hold so dear to our country as Americans. So many began those dangerous and arduous journeys right there in Independence, which was the turning off point for travel across the western frontier. Congress recognized the importance of these migration points in our shared history, and so towards the end of the last century, created the Oregon, California, and Santa Fe historic trails. Commemorate the routes followed by the local travel long ago. And each of those three traditional historic trails began, ran right through Independence, and most of the Western travelers, whether they were going to Oregon, California, or New Mexico, passed through the main square in Independence. They finished their journeys in New Mexico at the present Santa Fe, Oregon City, and Oregon, Placerville, California. And Independence is one of a handful of communities in the U.S. that represents these first features of America's westward expansion. In the late 40s, the beginning of three national historic trails. I'll mention that Santa Fe, by the way, is another of those precious communities. Today, the National Park Service is working closely with the city of Independence and surrounding communities and many communities along and at the end of the trails to brand and mark the trails and develop preservation and interpretation and development programs to make the trails educational and recreational.
That speaker.
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh.
To raise awareness about our shared history and for bringing these communities together, it's a big common cause. Thank you very much.
I muted mine. So,
Thank you, Aaron, for that
I'll turn it back
perspective
on.
and your insight. Now I'd like to introduce each mayor and have them share a little about how their respective community commemorates their connection and their history with the trails. First, Mayor Pro Tem of Independence, Chris White.
Thank you, Ken. As a lifelong resident of this city, I grew up as a young boy playing in the Queen City Baseball League. And I remember at a young age asking my father, why is it called the Queen City Baseball League? And that's when I first learned that Independence was the Queen City of the Trails. We have a proud heritage here in Independence. We're the hometown of Harry Truman, and we're also the starting point for movement out west. We have not only Santa Calagon, which is a huge festival that commemorates the three trails starting here in Independence, but we also have the National Frontier Trails Museum located right here in our fair city. The Santa Calagon Festival that I'm at right now happens every Labor Day weekend. This the beginning in 1972. It was a rebirth of a festival that began in the 1940s where citizens could come out and celebrate together. We'll have over 200,000 people come to this festival over the next 4 days, and we are so proud to welcome them here. And with that, I will turn it over to our next mayor.
And that would be Mayor Pro Tem Ives from Santa Fe.
Well, it sounds like the mayor may not here. Would you like me to say a few words?
Do we lose connection with,
Looks like we did.
yeah, well, let's go to the district, let's go to the Mayor, Hagan in, Placerville.
thank you. Again, this is Carl Hagan, the mayor of the city of Placerville. Some of the things that we do to keep the historic trails and gold rush days alive in this community are the city has probably one of the most active parks in the area, small park for a town of 10,000. It's called their Gold Bug Park. We have a hard rock mine there. We give up to 10,000 tours of kids every year take tours of this as part of their California history. The other thing, like on a holiday weekend like this weekend, we offer additional tours through a second mine there called the Priest Mine, and those are special tours that things only open on special holidays. They have also a special museum there, blacksmith shop, and some other things to go back to the 1849s. In that period from 1849 to 1853, we had upwards of 200,000 people got off at these trails in California. A good majority of those came into the Placerville area to strike it rich in our gold mines. One of the ones that landed here to be a gold miner was John Studebaker. He actually was here in August of 1853 through 1857. At that time, he went back to South Bend, Indiana, close to your area, and helped start the Studebaker Manufacturing Corporation. They started the number of wheelbarrows and a number of wagons. They made, in the late 1800s, they made over $1 million of gross receipts. That little company that had its roots in Placerville and South Bend. It's gone on to be an automobile manufacturer. One of the other things, or some of the other things we do in this area is our local Kiwanis Club puts together a reenactment of the wheelbarrow races each year. We've done that for coming up on 75 years. Just wanted you all to know that one of my relatives I met through reacquaintance by this particular event. My cousin is actually the mayor, and I'm the mayor here. He's the mayor of Sugar Creek, Missouri. So because of this event, I got an opportunity to meet a cousin that I hadn't seen for probably 45 years or so, or heard about him in probably 45 years. So that's the importance of this thing to me personally, and I think to us as going on. So thank you very much for this opportunity to be a part of this. Again, one of our actually the vice president of the National Trails Association is here this evening, John Winter. And glad that he got an opportunity to see you, Aaron. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And now we'd like to hear from Mayor Neely in Oregon City, Oregon. Mr. Mayor?
Well, thank you very much. Oregon, I'm not sure I put it on the screen, I don't see the place. Behind me, a picture of Lima Falls. Happened in the 1820s. John was
Too far from the mic.
Was because he had a tremendous waterfall that was actually close Placerville in North company, and there, like grist mill, processing, was the first in this company to run it down. People well, they were actually split across borders because they wanted to say that wanted to get to the state in the United States and Canada, the river. Well, they took them all up here to bring in city, and only the position.
He's too far from the mic.
Bring in city to the city, they could have looked at the name of the fourth road up on the storm. Recently, the new police and now we're having opportunity. The witness slide will and as I said, they expect to bring North American content. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Neely. Is Vice Mayor Ives from Santa Fe back with us?
I am back with you.
Good.
Sorry about that. I'm not sure what the technical difficulties were, but it is great to be with you. would you like me to speak?
Yes, we'd love to hear how your community celebrates trails and what it means today to you.
Excellent. Well, happy to be addressing everybody, and of course, just very glad to be on this call celebrating the great westward expansion across this country. The Santa Fe Trail was sort of pioneered in about 1821, which was the time that the area that encompasses Santa Fe was just becoming part of the new Mexican country of Mexico, which was declaring its independence from Spain in 1821, and out here with the Santa Fe Trail bringing settlers from the east, the last great wave of migration into this town, which was initially founded by Native Americans back probably about 1,500 years ago, to the Hispanics who came up from what was then New Spain, now Mexico, along the El Camino Real, which also has its terminus here in Santa Fe. But with the expansion westward, Europeans came to this area, and here we really celebrate all our cultures, and we do think of it very much as a tricultural city. Both our native populations, the Hispanic settlers, as well as the Anglo settlers and others who have come here. And that diversity that you find at the end of the trail really speaks to a lot of what Santa Fe is about today. Also today we are celebrating a 90-year-old tradition, the burning of Old Man Gloom, called Zozobra out here, which is an effigy that stands about 60 feet high, and as it gets dark, as it's just starting to do in back of me over the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, in about probably an hour to an hour and a half, he will be lit up, and we put on him all our gloom, all our negative thoughts, in order to begin the celebration of the Santa Fe Fiestas here in this next week. And Santa Fe would not be what it is today without the settlement that came west on the Santa Fe Trail. And we thank Independence for being the kickoff point, and we're glad we were one of the terminus points along that route. And we do welcome everybody coming across even today here in Santa Fe. So let me stop there, and because I know there are others who want to speak.
Thank you, mayors, for all of your comments and for your insights this evening. It sounds like our respective communities still have a lot in common, not only from the past, but going forward into the future. We heard a lot of the same kind of pride and thoughts of relevance for the future. If each of you now would move to the map you all agreed to use for this combined celebration and point to the location of your city on the map, at the same time visually uniting us all for just a few moments in recognizing our common past and our continuing connectivity. If you could all do that, that would be absolutely fabulous, so we can capture it all at the same time.
There's Placerville.
Okay, do we have...
That's good.
Yep,
We're good. We got it all.
Got everybody? That's great. Mayors, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And before we close, I'd like to thank our sponsors, ACS and Zach Gray, BeLightWorks.com, and of course the cities of Independence, Placerville, Oregon City, and Santa Fe. And to close us out tonight, I'd like to invite once again the Mayor Pro Tem of Independence, the Honorable Chris Whiting, to close this united celebration with some final comments.
Thank you, Kim. Well, it truly has been a pleasure tonight to celebrate our shared history and rich heritage with these westward trails. It's an honor to be here with the rest of you as we honor what truly makes us unique and special. Thank you all very much for participating in this, and I look forward to doing this again next year.
Well, thanks for the invite.
Good night.
And if I could
Thank you, and we look forward to joining you.
All your time and effort in making this happen with us. Thank you very much. Good night.